Why isn't it gonna let me start the ads? Let me just start them early, man. It's gonna make me run like a minute before I can even start my ads. Run the 3-minute ads. Congratulations, you made it here first. You get to be here while I do all my morning setup stuff. So I'll get my like tweets. My tweets. Oh, you know what I'm gonna take a picture of my Scoruppy card and be like, "Good morning, everybody. We are shiny hunting this Pokemon." I lied. First, before I even do take that picture, let's go see if it's even here. Because it might not even be here. Might still be away. I'm doing game daily, so we vibing. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Alright, we got Wooper, Meryl, Azurill, Psyduck. Okay, nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. Wooper, come on, where's my little scorpion dude? Psyduck, Azurill, Quagsire, Bidoof. Oh, brother. You're gonna tell me there's no Skorupi today? No little puppy? No Skorupi? Or like even like a Toxicroak gamer? Oh, brother, this day stinks. Oh, man. Alright, well, I guess the Skorupi card lives to see another day. Where is my phone anyways? Oh, there it is. What should we hunt then? If no cool Pokemon has shown up, what do we hunt? I still want to take a picture of the Skorupi in preparation for whenever we do see it in the morning. Maybe I'll just post like a cool vintage card that I took a picture of back. Wait, what the? Wait, where's the game's audio? Hello? Oh, because... Save, yep. It's because I forgot I didn't save. Last night while I was hunting, I ended up turning off the audio. So that's why I don't have any audio there. I was watching some videos and decided that I didn't want to listen to the game music while I was watching videos shiny hunting. Okay, so the Skorupi card is taken a picture of. I do have another cool picture, or another Pokemon I think that's cool. Let's see. Let's share this Brock's Sand Shrew that I really enjoyed. Good morning. We're live shiny hunting in the Great Marsh for Safari Week. Enjoy the wonderful sand shrew. Okay. Bing. Oh, I guess I can do like the link down. Beautiful. Good morning, my life. Hot shining in the Great Marsh. Where's your rainy? Woohoo! What a hit tweet. Not really. But at least we tweeted. And there we go. Our morning is now good. Except I need to go put my laundry in the dryer. So let me go do that and then we'll be set. We'll be all set to go. Alrighty. I lied, I'm not quite ready. I am going to take a couple more pictures before we start it up. Just so I have these ready for the future. Just the Drapion, Krogunk, Toxic Croak. That way, I can do the same kind of tweets. I think that'd be fun. Alrighty, let's get our shiny hunt started, shall we? Let's jump into this safari zone. $500? Dang. And they think I'm rich? What the heck? 500 is a lot of money. Alright, well, what we can do is we can like do like little mini hunts in certain areas just to like kind of refresh the area. Maybe we'll find them. Who knows? Not me. But we'll see if there's any purple Scoruppy. Okay, buddy. You need to chill. Run. Run. Enjoying your stream and want to be a supporter and stay tuned for more kindly and beyond. Wait, what? Thanks for stopping by, Brian Elite, and thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, wait. Are the counters aren't working. Uh-oh. Did I hit start hunt? I did. Interesting. Plus. Did we have... I think we just had one encounter, right? Let's see if it works. Oh no, not counter drama again. Yeah, I know. Literally. Literally. Okay. I do have the little window up. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. Don't worry. I know exactly why. For this app to make like changes to files, you have to run it as administrator. Remember when I said I should work in IT? Golly, watch, it's gonna work. It's going to work, I guarantee it. Watch this. If it doesn't work, I'll get out a sub right now. Haha, 1103. I knew it. I knew it. I got him. Actually kind of smart, guys. Actually kind of smart. When I think about it, all the answers come to me. If I don't think about it, well then, yeah. Let's not talk about when I don't think. Oh, okay. A Krogunk has showed up. Maybe we just stay in this area and hunt a Krogunk. Or we can, I mean, I'd probably come back to this area. But let's hunt here for like 20-ish encounters. And then let's go see if I can find a Scoruppy in one of the other areas. But hey, I mean, I wouldn't mind a teal Krogunk popping up, or cyan, whatever color it is. It's a different color. It's a different color. That's all. That's all we care. That's all we care about. Is that eventually it shines, and then we see something cool. I think what the lame shinies we talked about yesterday would probably be like a Bidoof shiny, or Carnivine would kind of be lame. I mean, it's cool because you don't see Carnivine often. Shiny Love Disc is gold. Yeah. Yeah, the only gold... I mean, I guess we could... Bidoof is gold, right? Ish. Not gold, but it is like a yellow. Or more yellow than its normal colorway. From brown. So... I haven't done anything with the ball capsules. I've accidentally clicked it, but I haven't actually done anything. I don't know that I ever cared for the ball capsules when I played through this game the first time. I know when I played like the OG games, I know I did decorations before. Did you see that Bidoof animation from a bit ago? I don't think so. I don't think I have. The only like Pokemon animation that like comes to the top of my head is the Lanoon or Lanoon, the ferret walking animation. And that's because it's got a whole song in it and little video dedicated to it. Let's see. Let's see. Ferret walk song for an hour? What in the world? For a whole hour? Oh, whoops. I meant to hit yes. Where is it? There we go. Ah. No, I keep hitting the settings, man. All right, that's it. That's, yeah, excellent ADHD bait. Perfect. Yep. This is what we're working with now. I could also make it slight. Oh. How the... There we go. Why did I... I need to lock it. I keep moving my model. Lock it. There we go. Now I can make it bigger. Take up half the screen. Or I could I could do this. Wait, I've got it. Add filters. Chroma key. Opacity. And then just full screen it. Oh god. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's more important than the shiny. Isn't he beautiful? Bum, bum, bum. 1 hour. 1 hour of this. That's what we've got running. I don't know if I think I probably could last the whole hour. As long as I'm just as long as I'm just yapping, it just like melds into my brain. It's called Bidoof's Big Stand, and it's an official Pokemon animation. Oh. I have not seen this. I like how... I don't think... Man, no, you'll probably be able to tell when it's shiny. I'm just like watching it play on the Discord, the OBS capture. And man, it's perfect. It's beautiful. We walking. Yup. Good morning, Tola. We're walking for a whole hour. I am doing pretty good. Doing pretty good on this fine Monday morning. I can't wait for Wednesday though, because I'll have off. And then I'll get to see the baby boy again. Just an hour? Them's baby times. Oh no. I should just do a 24-hour stream. 24-hour stream for it walking. Thoughts? Alright, so we were gonna stay here for 30 or 20 encounters. We ended up staying for 20. So, oh wait. I think I need to actually walk. Boom, boom, boom. You're getting an ultrasound? Yeah. Yup. It'll be ultrasound for 28 weeks. So if baby's cooperating, maybe even get 3D. Which I've heard is actually kind of weird. Like seeing like a 3D turnaround of the baby. But we'll see. I'm not sure how I'll feel about it until we do it. Alright, we'll be here for another 30 encounters and then we'll dip. And then go back to the Krogunk if we don't find a Skorupi or a Drapion, then yeah. Although I'm kind of afraid of hunting the Drapion if we find one. Bro, it's so creepy. My friend showed me their little girl's 3D one. Yeah, that's what my coworker was telling me about his little girl's 3D one. I'm like, oh no. Like it can't be that weird, right, guys? Apparently it is really weird or creepy. So I'm like, I don't know. I kind of maybe I'm okay just sticking with the 2Ds. The 2D ones are cute. It's also in color? No way. Wait, that's so strange. OMG. I didn't know you streamed here too. Yeah, I stream on Am I back? Am I back? Hello? Hello? Am I back on YouTube too? Wait. I came here thinking my YouTube crashed. So, I forget that TikTok is kind of lame. I think what happened with that live is right as you were saying multiplayer. I know. So I think what happened is I was, because of the Fur Walk video playing, like the actual video, I think whatchamacallit? Or maybe it was YouTube. Is this song copyrighted? Ah! Not again. Not again. Well, no, because if I'm live again on YouTube, then I'm fine. But I think TikTok... Yeah, I think I'm banned on TikTok from the song. Yeah, I can't even get to TikTok anymore. Did they ban my account? No way. Hold on. No way did I get banned. Okay. My account seems fine on my phone. Okay, so it might just be the live. Which, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. TikTok streaming... Wow, what the heck? Yeah, it's just like... On my computer, it just doesn't let me go. It just says access denied. That's crazy. I wonder what happened. That's so weird. Anyways. Where's my ferret video? But yeah, I think essentially what happened is TikTok wasn't having it and banned my live. Cause I mean there are some times where if I have the TikTok's live dash, oh wait. I need to end hunt. Probably start hunt again. Because this isn't correct now. It's so quiet. What happened? What happened? Alright. Alright, I manually added the one. Let's see if this works. Ooh, gold duck. Alright, it works again. Yeah, we're back. But pretty much on the like live dashboard of TikTok, I remember when I used to react to videos, I would get like a warning message saying, "Hey, you're watching like a copyrighted video or whatever, blah blah blah. This is a warning. If you continue listening or continue watching, we will shut down the live," or something like that. So I think what happened was because I had the ferret video playing, it still recognized it, even though it had the opacity, and shut it down. Yep. Which is kind of funny because I figured the first thing that would have done that would have been whatchamacallit? Would have been I can't speak. I feel like the first streaming platform that would have done that would have been YouTube, but it didn't. So that's weird. Whatever. I don't even care. I need to just click my crying emote. TikTok is so serious, which is kind of weird, because I always pictured them as like the least serious. Like I always pictured them as like the most flexible, I guess, of the different streaming platforms. But I guess they are serial now. I'm not sure why. But like when you, I guess it's weird to me because you can literally make a TikTok about anything. Like use whatever sounds, remix whatever sounds, you know, react to whatever videos, and it's fine. But when it comes to live streaming, it's a completely different thing, I guess. I don't know. Thank you for your compliments. I love this nonsense in Discord. Oh yeah, it's so awesome. It inspired me to try to make more like nerdy shelves of like the things I enjoy. I mean, like I already have like all of the nerdy Pokemon stuff, but like I want to make it look nicer. Like I have my like game shelf that I want to like eventually get like some, well, if my dad has the boxes for the games still, I want to put the games back in the boxes, and I want to get like acrylic cases so that way they stand up proper and have like a cool display case for them. And then I don't know, the top shelf of Dittos with like my Kakashi and, well actually that's my wife's Kakashi. and the Grogu, I want to do something different with that shelf. Like maybe get more Ditto plushies and put those up there so it's more filled out. But I wanna make my the game shelf a little bit more presentable. And then I also want to, for the Pokemon manga shelf, I want to buy the rest of the Pokemon like box sets, so that way I can fill that shelf out more and have it just be Pokemon manga. Yo, Raya wife is a lady of culture. Yep. It's funny because we're behind on a lot of animes, and you would think it's me pushing to watch it, but like lately she's been like, we have so many animes to catch up on. I'm like, yeah, I know. So probably gonna start tackling some animes again. Probably My Hero and Spy Family first, and then I know I was watching Blue Lock and Shangri-La Frontier, so I need to catch up on those. I can't remember what other animes we were watching. Can't remember which ones, what other ones. I gotta like look it up now. I'm gonna put on Pokemon Lo-Fi. I can't walk. I can't walk for this long anymore, guys. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I walked for 10 minutes. Is this not enough? Like, I can post edits, unofficial and copyrighted, but my cute cat video flags. Yeah, it makes no sense. But now, kind of another reason why I do want to switch over to like face content versus VTubing content is from what I've heard. There is bias against VTubers. I had to move Kitty. I haven't felt it like others have. But I was promised an hour. No, come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, all right. Look. Okay, we walking again. We're walking again. We're walking again. We walk. Wait, I don't have people arrive. Or maybe it's just the... No, I actually don't have it. Oh, what the heck? Bum. This is a lot of steps. Yup. I'm legit just typing that in too. I don't got anything on... Oh, okay. I'm trying to see though if I do have people arrive at all. If not, I do. I have people leave and I have people leave finger. But I don't have people arrive? I feel like that would have been like a global emote, but I guess not. They actually don't have that many global emotes. Here? Oh, perfect. Wait, why do you have a knife? Put the knife down. Put the knife down. It's okay. Why does it keep censoring? Wait, what is it censoring? I don't know if I have like the auto mod settings. Don't cry. Don't cry. You're gonna make me cry. Let's go to 7 TV. Bum, 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 bum. Wait. Wait, I don't have paints? Wait, how do I not have paints? Huh? I know I had paints. I'm gonna have to talk to Kathy and find out where my paints went. My power is about to shut off, chat. Am I cooked? You might be cooked. LMFAO, but with more O's. Oh, wait, that is weird. Why is it? That's weird. Oh, you know, Friday? I think it was Friday. Maybe it was Saturday. I don't know. It was one of the, like, really hot days here. I don't know if it was the heat or it was also kind of like windy. So maybe it was the wind, but I think it was Saturday. Our power went off for like less than a minute. Dramatic, I know, but like it was so weird because I didn't know why it went off, but I just remember everything kind of flickering for half a second. And then I was like, wait, what the fuck? And then I walked out of the office and then the power actually went out. I was like, oh no. Like, that's not good because it's like almost 100 degrees outside. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, we're gonna die. We're fucking dead. This shit's gonna be so hot. But then it ended up turning back on. I was like, oh, thank God. Chat, we're cooked. We might actually be cooked. Mods, ban them. Thanks, mods. It was me. I was the mod all along. Alright. This area is lame. I need to leave. There's no AC in the UK, so I am oof. Which is kind of like, why is there no AC? Is it just to be eco-friendly? I feel like less ACs in the world probably equals more eco-friendly. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I would make it through without my central air. I'm banned spiritually. I'll return my sword. Nah, it's okay, Tola. I just have a quicker draw is all. Supposedly our houses are built for cold winters, no consideration for summer. That being said, our houses are so cold in winter. That's wild. They're like, oh yeah, so our houses are meant to be cold. Or I mean, meant to be warm. If they're built for cold winters, they're meant to be warm, right? But then they're not even warm. That makes no sense. Our house is pretty good in terms of keeping the inside like hot or cold without having the AC or heat like constantly coming on. Like it will come back on to get it to the temp that we have it set to, but I feel like it takes a bit for it to kick back on to get it back to the temp that we have it set to. But yeah, that's kind of weird. If they're saying their houses are built for a certain period of time, but they don't even do that. I would spiral without AC. Yeah, I would for sure. I used to, so before we moved into this house, always was a window AC unit. Which was like, it was fine when we had the AC units up and running. But if we didn't have them up and running, then it was hot until we did get them up and running. And then the other thing was, no matter what happened, I felt like the AC unit in my room would always build up moisture and start dripping. And it was just constantly, it was so annoying just constantly cleaning up like the wet. But I'm gonna be honest, I'd rather deal with the moisture buildup than sweating myself. I'll be Asher projecting my cold air to you until then. Nice. Good job, Sabishi. Hey, well, I mean, you are an Orca man. So yeah, right. Yerp. I'm gonna get my AC, I think, whenever I have money for that. The thing is, there is, you know, the window units you can buy. But I think they have, like, the, like, standing ones now. Or are those just fans? Maybe those are just fans. I'm not sure. But yeah, once we moved into this house with central air, I was like, man, there's no way I can go back. Because, like, so with the window units, like, sometimes the entire house wasn't cool. Like, some areas of the house would still be warm unless we had, like, the fans circulating the air more. Yeah, but yeah, if we didn't have the air being circulated, it was kind of doomed. But yeah, having central air is like, what the heck? Every room is cold? I will say, though, it is kind of annoying in the winters because our temperature reader is in the living room. And the living room tends to get like colder faster. So because of that, when it detects like, oh, we need to start heating the house again, all three of the other rooms are nice and warm. And then so the heat comes on and those rooms get like hot, and it's like, oh brother, why is it blasting right now? I don't need it, not in here, especially in the office space when my computer's running and whatnot. Like, it's already nice and toasty thanks to my computer. I got a huge humidifier a bit ago. Makes such a difference. Yeah, we have the, oh wait, dehumidifier. I don't know if we have a dehumidifier. We have a humidifier, but we use that in the winter because the air gets dry. And then the other thing we have is we have the what is it? What is it, Rye? We have the purifiers, the air purifiers. So we have one in the living room, one in here, and then one in our bedroom. I keep my heat off during the winter because I like it really cold. Yeah, I think our cats would be fine if we didn't have it up to the temp that we do have it at. But one of the reasons why we do have it on kind of constantly is for our tortoise. So the tortoise doesn't get cold, because if it gets cold, then it thinks that it needs to hibernate, and then it preps for hibernation. Alrighty, Pink. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll catch ya next time. Area 5. Let's go see. I have a tortoise too. How old is yours? 20 something. Let me ask my wife. She will know for sure. That thing is gonna outlive us for sure. Bro, he can drink. He's legal, yeah. Yeah, I know that for sure. I know he's over 21. His name is Zeus. He's a Greek tortoise. So he's a small little guy. He's a small little dude. Do you know what kind of tortoise you have? And how old yours is? That's so cute. Yeah. He's a cool little dude. It's so funny watching them like eat, because the way that they chomp, they go like they just have like these like long, slow chomps. And then once he has enough of the lettuce in his mouth, he'll like pull down the lettuce and then rip it. He's a funny guy. All right, so I think the coolest encounter that we're gonna have is our Krogunk. So I guess we'll do like 5 more encounters here, and then we'll go to the Krogunk spot. Mine is like 5, and he's some kind of desert tortoise, but he lives mainly outside. He has a big underground burrow and all that, but yeah, I like giving mine berries sometimes and watching him gummy it down. Yeah, that's cute. Wait, underground burrow, like just like a little spot that he crawls down into to sleep, or is it like a huge ass tunnel? I've seen some of the bigger tortoises with outdoor enclosures, and they'll like some of them are crazy, because some of them will start digging by the fences to kind of like burrow under and like get through. I'm like, dude, that must be annoying, constantly repairing. His name is I'm gonna butcher this name so bad. Oberon? How do I pronounce that? Oberon. It's like Umbreon. Like Arboron. Oh. So it is like Umbreon. Arboron. That's a pretty cool name. I like it. It's more of a big cave than a tunnel. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. Sometimes I think having a big tortoise would be sick. But then I think about like the upkeep. I'm like, I think I'm okay. But it would be cool. It's like the whole like, do I want a dog? I love dogs, but they're definitely more work than cats. Cats are happy being just chill and loafing around. And I mean, my cats love to like love on people. So I mean, like literally earlier in the stream, Napoleon jumped up on the desk, chilled for a bit. I put him on the cat tree, chilled there for a bit, and then he jumped off. Yeah, we do have a zoo. We got 3 cats, 3 ferrets, and a tortoise. But yeah, we were recently taking care of my mother-in-law's dog because she had surgery on her knee, and we were just making sure that, you know, she had all her medications all good, and that she recovered well, because like while we were home, obviously we could keep an eye on her, and then my wife was able to take her to work because she's a vet tech and keep her there. So it was kind of easy to have like eyes on the pup the whole time. I call her a pup, but she's kind of old. But yeah, the work to like wake up when they need to go out to the bathroom, so taking them out, just like that whole thing is just like, man, I have to go and let this dog out. And because we have steps, right? We have a staircase. We can't just like let the dog walk out when their knee is bad. We had to like pick her up, walk her down, set her down, walk around with her a little bit, have her use the bathroom, then pick her back up, come back in. It was just like, oh my gosh, it's so much. And like taking the cone off because she won't go to the bathroom with the cones on. She won't eat if the cone's on. It's kind of very uncomfortable, even if she did try to eat with the cone on, because it kind of pushes the bowl. So then you have to watch her eat to make sure she doesn't lick her incisions. Yeah. So it's like, I think the main thing is just making sure you keep your dog active and like walking them and going out for when they need to use the bathroom. And I know you could probably pee pad train them, but they're more work for sure. They're more work than cats are. And so I'm like, nah, I don't like, I love dogs. And if I ever got a dog, I would want an Australian Shepherd because I think they are so adorable. But those are also like a high energy type of dog, I believe. So they, like, if I know that my dog is high energy, I'm gonna want to go make sure that I play with them. And if I just don't like have the energy to do that, then it's like, oh man. And now that we have a kiddo along the way, like adding the responsibilities of a dog on top of a kid, like that's, nah, I'm good. I'm already gonna have my hands full with the baby. Yeah, he always sleeps and hibernates in there. We always check on him and poke his foot during winters because we're always scared he dies in winter, because apparently that can happen. Wait, really? When they go in hibernation, they can just, aw. Well, is it just like they get too cold from the winters? It's like you take your dog to work every day. Yeah. She's pushing through it. Raya's responsible pet parent. Yeah. And that's the thing, is like, if I know that I can't if I know that I can't give the pet the time it needs, like that just doesn't feel right to the pet. So like, once the baby comes around, I mean, it'll pretty much be like how it kind of has been. Right now, what we currently do is the cats free roam the house. And then pretty much around the time I get home, we'll let the ferrets free roam. We'll put the cats into our bedroom so they don't... I don't think any of them would really care about the ferrets. The only one that I think would care is Cuddles, because he does like this stalking thing whenever he sees them out. So because of that, we put the cats away into our bedroom, and then we'll let the ferrets free roam for pretty much until we start doing our nightly chores. So the difference would probably be once we've got a baby here, either me or my wife will chill in the baby room with the baby. That way the ferrets don't get to the baby, because I guess like ferrets, I don't know if it's just an automatic thing they do or it's just a precautionary thing, but I guess because babies are so squishy, ferrets either just bite down a little bit harder. It's either they bite harder or it's just the baby's skin isn't like durable enough to resist a ferret bite. That sounds so weird, but like, it's just ferrets are not recommended pets if you have a baby. So we have to make sure that if we're gonna have the ferrets out, that we don't have the baby out with them. So, but like that's kind of like things that we have to think about when having so many different pets. They're just tasting the baby. Yeah, obviously it's fine. That could be from not enough hydration or starving. Oh, I see. Because I mean, of our ferrets, there's only one that's kind of a biter. But she's finally gotten to the point where she knows, like with us, like how hard is too hard. So her play bites have actually turned into like nibbles, but I'd rather not risk it and just either have them free roam the office space, or just make sure that if we have the baby, that either we're in the same room with the cats, like in the bedroom and just chilling in there, or chilling in the baby room, because we have little fences so that way they can't get into like the baby room or the front room, the like little mud room, because otherwise they just start stealing everybody's shoes, and that's so annoying, cleaning up all the shoes. So yeah, we've got little gates that we had to like modify because, oh man, the gates were fine. The gates were fine until Hazel came around, and Hazel learned how to climb the fences, and then after Hazel learned how to climb the fences, everybody else learned how to climb the fences. So we ended up buying like this clear plastic stuff that I forget its initial use. I think its initial use was to like put across banisters like on staircases, so that way your pets didn't go through that space. But we bought it and we attached it to our fences, the little play gates or whatever, so that way they could stop climbing the fences. Are yours potty trained? Yeah, as best as they can be. Like, we have pee pads that we put in all the corners while they free roam, but they like playing with the pee pads, which means that they will drag them, flip them, and make sure that they are not in the spots that they need to be. So sometimes Sometimes they use them as they're intended. Sometimes they move them and then they go where they used to be. And then I have to clean that up. Dang, not being ferret resistant? What a noob, honestly. My kitties are good and don't jump doggy gates. No, I mean, my cats do, and we don't mind that they do, but it's just the ferrets that we really have to worry about. Especially the mudroom or front room, whatever you want to call it, because we found out that Hazel can fit underneath the door and get into the laundry room, and the laundry room has like a hole in the ground where like the liquid gets drained, and I do not want to go like into holes trying to excavate a ferret out of there. That would not be fun. I don't need any of our ferrets to go and become a mutant ferret in the sewers. Mine sneaks under my door and bites my feet while I'm sleeping in the mornings. Oh yeah. The one that I mentioned that bites, she likes to nibble on toes. Like, she'll bite the toenail. It's like, what are you doing? Leave my toenails alone. She especially goes crazy after my wife paints hers. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like the fact that there's color on the nail that is like, get this off your toes. I don't know. But yeah, she's a weirdo. She wants some flavor, pretty much. I got you, but for a couple of years, there were dogs on the other side of the doggy gates, so they never tried jumping them, and it works out because I have the kitty contained certain parts of the house. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, what time is it? 7:06? Okay, we're good. We're good. I just need to make sure that if it's time for me to put my clothes in the dryer, I go do that. But we're good. We are A-okay on time. Whoops. The painted nails are her different chip flavors. Oh man. That's so true. I didn't even think about it that way. So it is like, blue is Cool Ranch, red is original, black is barbecue. What other flavors do we have? Yellow are the Funyuns. Green, sweet, what is it? Not sweet onion. What is the sour cream and onion? Sour cream and onion. Whatever. Sour cream and onion chips used to be like one of my favorite chips. And Cool Ranch. I don't really eat chips like I used to. If you ever paint your nails flames, those are the Flaming Hot Cheetos. I feel like those are honestly the only chips that I really eat nowadays are Flaming Hot Cheetos. That, and I've been like craving barbecue chips recently. I don't know why, but like for whatever reason, you know, well, maybe half of the people out there don't know. But when you're pregnant, you get cravings. And for whatever reason, I have like sympathy cravings. I feel like ever since my wife's gotten pregnant, I've had more cravings than she has. I don't understand why. But I've constantly been like, man, this sounds good. And she's like, why? I'm like, this and this would be That's what I'm feeling right now. My wife's cravings has literally been cereal. That's what her cravings have been. Mine have been constantly changing, and my most recent craving is barbecue chips. And then her cereal of choice currently has been honeycomb, which is a goated cereal. So I can't even blame her on that. You should try sweet pickles and chocolate milk. Sweet pickles and chocolate milk? I mean, we do like pickles. What kind of brand of pickles do you eat? We eat Clausen. I think that's the one. Clausen, I'm pretty sure is the one we go for. We usually go for Clausen spear pickles. Although I really shouldn't be having pickles anymore like that because of the sodium intake on them. It's actually crazy how much sodium is in them. It makes me sad. Because they used to be like one of my favorite things to snack on, and it's like, well, actually, I shouldn't have that for my my blood pressure. I like Mount Olive pickle chips. Do we have Mount Olive here? What's the one with the stork? There's like a blue one with a stork, right? Pickle brands. What? Oh! Yeah, we have Mount Olive here. I feel like Mount Olive is what we get when we can't get Clausen's. Famous Dave's? Famous Dave's has pickles? Famous Dave's, they have like a bunch of seasonings, right? I'm pretty sure Famous Dave's is like, they're the ones that have like all the different like grilling seasons. Vlasic. That's the blue one with the stork. Oh no. Oh no. I got the hiccups. Why? Hey, yo, can I get a shiny? Please? We got another, like, almost 200 encounters so far today. No shiny? What is shiny odds in Brilliant Diamond? 4096? I think I'm pretty sure I asked this last time I was shiny hunting. Yeah, 1 in 4096. Okay. It's a barbecue pickle craving hiccups. Oh no. Oh no. So let's see. Mount Olive sweet. Do you get sweet heat pickles or is it just sweet pickle chips? Let's see. Mini stuffers, bread and butter chips, sweet heat bread and butter chips. I got sweet gherkins. Those are like the little ones. Dude, one of my great uncles used to do like pickles, and they were literally the best pickles I ever done tasted in my life. They were so good. I wish we could get more of them. Just the Mount Olive bread and butter. Got it. With some Nesquik Choco Milk. Old-fashioned sweet bread and butter. I'm gonna try this, and then Sabishi's gonna be like, I was just joking, by the way. I just wanted to see if you would do it. All right. Sodium. For the serving size for Mount Olive sweet bread and butter chips is about 6 chips or 28 grams worth of pickles. 6 chips contains 220 milligrams of sodium, which is about, let's see, it's about like 1/7 or 1/8 of the sodium intake that I should be having. I should realistically sit under, my doctor said stay under, I think, 1,800. But what I was trying to do was stay under 1,500. And that's when like my blood pressure was at its best, when I was staying under 1,500. So it's like between 1/6 and 1/8 of my sodium intake. I ate the whole jar in one sitting, brother. No. I mean, you maybe can do that. I can't. I wish I could. There's about 16 servings per container, which means you're eating about 3,200 grams of sodium and drink the juice. Oh my god. Man, why'd I have to be born a mixed pup, man? Why am I a mutt? Dude, I'm because of like my Filipino side, there's a lot of dishes that are high in sodium, but also my Mexican side is like very high in sodium, like all the different types of food that they make. So it's like, man, I was doomed from the start. No, I'm serious. I really like it. Is that bad? Oh, is the sodium intake bad? I mean, for someone that needs to watch their sodium intake, aka me, yeah. I mean, maybe if by the end of the day, I've finished my meals, then it could be fine. I could treat myself to a little snack. I think the normal sodium intake is 2K. Yeah, actually, I think so, because even on this, so on all product, there will be a percent daily values based on a 2,000 calorie diet, right? So based on a 2,000 calorie diet, the amount of sodium that you can have in that diet is slightly over, I guess, according to this is 9% sodium is 2,200. So assuming that that's 9%, just round it up to 10%, you can have roughly like 2,200 grams of sodium. So if you eat the whole jar in one sitting, you are over by almost 50% of your normal sodium intake. Yeah. I just got back. Why do you need to watch the sodiums? My blood pressure. I have like I have weird high blood pressure issues where, like, I mean, it's not weird high blood pressure issues, it's just high blood pressure. If I'm on my low sodium diet and I'm working out, taking my Like, I don't take serious medication. I take a medication that I could stop very easily and it wouldn't affect me. But it helps with reducing my blood pressure a little bit. But as long as I'm eating a healthy diet, which is, you know, I'm gonna just say 1600 sodium. If I'm eating under 1600 grams of sodium and I'm working out, my blood pressure sits at a relatively normal blood pressure. I guess the old standard was 120/70 for blood pressure. But I guess the new standard is 110/70. But I think it depends on the doctor that you speak with, because I was always under the impression that it was 120/70, and then recently somebody told me that was the old standard, not a doctor. So I never actually did research to see if that's true. But they also had me measuring my blood pressure on my right arm instead of my left arm. And I've always had my blood pressure measured on my left arm. So I don't know. I always thought it was supposed to be the arm closest to your heart. But I have no idea. Because that's how my doctor's always done it. And then this other person told me their doctor always did it on the right. And their doctor said 110/70. Sodium is a social construct, I'm convinced. Yeah, you're probably right. Social construct made just so that way you feel bad about eating too much of what you find is delicious. Yep. I think we're on to something here, Suishi. I think we are on to something. All right. I'm gonna go to 1310. And then I'm gonna go put my clothes to dry. We need to investigate these doctors. Truly. They must be doing some sort of crime. I believe this. They're manipulating the sodium market. That's what they're doing. They're up to no good. We will get to the bottom of this. Beep, beep, beep. All right, what is that? Was that? Oh, 1311. Whoops. Wait, how did I go over? Wait, how did I go over 1310? Am I really shiny hunting that fast? What the? The S in doctors stands for sodium. And sodium has an S and a C, making it a social construct. Holy Sabishi, you cracked it. You cracked the case wide open. That's crazy. How much do I have to pay you for your services, Sabishi? Are you a private investigator or are you a lawyer now? Which one? Or both? I need to know so I compensate you correctly. It's all starting to make sense. Or is this pro bono? Is this free? Free 99. Scammed you myself. I'm a philanthropist. Yes. A word that I recognize that I've heard all my life, but I don't quite know the meaning to. Time to Google. Philanthropist. A person who practices philanthropy. Perfect. Philanthropy. the desire to promote the welfare of others, expressed especially by the generous donation of money to good causes. I'm gonna donate free 99 your way. Actually, do you take Pokemon cards? I can give you an Expedition Weezing. Graded at a PSA 7. I actually don't know what it's graded at, so I can't even give you I can't even give that to you. Hi Atlas. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Only Gothitella PSA 10s. Sorry. Fudge. Alright. I guess it's time to get the bulk out and see what Gothitellas I can send into grade. Alright, did we hit 1320? This is 1320. Okay. I'm gonna go run and I'm gonna go start my clothes in the dryer. So I'll be back in like 2 seconds. I just realized my cat, when they left the cat tree, I thought they left the room. Turns out they're just sitting at my wife's desk. That's like his favorite spot, is sitting on like her computer chair. Because her computer chair is like nice, soft and squishy. I wish I had her seat, but my chair's ability to recline. That would be like the perfect chair for me. I'm a little chilly. Did we make it? We made it! It was an hour! An hour of walking, we did it! An hour of walking! That's crazy. We walked for a whole hour. Super Mario Sunshine? Do 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Sick music is sick. I don't know that I ever beat Super Mario Sunshine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I never did. I think I got far. But Super Mario Sunshine was probably my favorite Mario game. I don't know why. I just have like so many memories of like playing that game so much. Is there Super Mario Sunshine speedruns? I mean, there's gotta be. It's probably just not as popular as like the N64 speedruns. There was a minute where I did think about speedrunning Mario, but then I never did. Let's see. Pokemon Sunshine, or Pokemon Super Mario Sunshine, not Pokemon. Oh man, I'm so Pokemon pilled. Super Mario Sunshine speedrun. Oh, there was recently a new world record a month ago. 2 hours and 51 minutes? I see. For 120 shines. Any percent? An hour and 13? Wait, I can beat the game in an hour and 13? Maybe I should revisit this game. Have you found a shiny yet? For Safari Week, no. I have not found a shiny. If you're asking in general, oh, I've found many shiny Pokemon before. So my original Pokemon are actually connected to an older Nintendo account. Found out which Nintendo account it was connected to. It is unfortunately not my Ryuko one, which means if I wanted to transfer them to my Ryuko account, I would have to actually trade them all one by one, which kind of sucks because I did have a good amount of shiny Pokemon. So what I decided I'm gonna do is under my Ryuka account is I am gonna start a national dex. So that's probably what I'm gonna be streaming once Safari Week is over. I'll probably just do normal playthroughs of the different Pokemon game. Finish them, like beat the main story, and then I know Pokemon Shield I have nearly beaten. I've never beaten Shield, so I've never beaten the, what generation is that? Eighth gen? I've never beaten an 8th gen game. So what I might actually do, because I do need Pokemon Sword to get some Sword exclusives, is I will probably purchase Pokemon Sword and do a complete playthrough of that, and then I mean, and Shining Pearl, I need to do that too, just so that way I can catch all the exclusives from the Switch games. Once I find out which Pokemon I can't catch from my Switch games, I'll replay older games. So I think one of the ones that I for sure can just replay are Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because I think there's like just a lot of Alolan Pokemon that I need to catch, or I guess Gen 7 Pokemon that I have to catch through playing that game. And not only that, but we can shiny hunt legends in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So I think it would be fun to just probably play those games and do some shiny hunting for the like legendary Pokemon. But yeah, I've got a lot of different ideas for like what kind of content I want to make. Probably not going to just be Nuzlocke based, but like just completing games that I haven't beaten. Just revisiting Pokemon games. So I'll probably, I don't think I've recorded any of my Brilliant Diamond playthrough, but I'm kind of forming my thoughts about the game as I play it. And so I'm probably gonna make a video on my thoughts on Diamond and Pearl, or Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and then I'll probably play Shining Pearl on stream and use that as a lot of my like B-roll. Good morning, Mitchie. You got a whole plan, it seems. I am a man of plans. I love conjuring plans and then never executing them. I don't know. For me, it's just always a lot of fun figuring out ideas, making ideas, and then just never doing them. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of games that I want to tackle and a lot of games that I want to play through. And we'll see how it goes. How you doing, Michi? Good morning, good morning. Concepts, yeah. You could call me a concept artist. I should just be like, I should just be a manager. I should just be a manager for content creators. Find out what they enjoy doing, and then make like a content plan for them. That's what I should do. My only issue with doing that, I already know, is I essentially kind of did that. Like, I've edited for other people before, and like my only issue with editing for other people is, one, I'm kind of a perfectionist, which is something I have to get over, and something that I will probably end up getting over sooner rather than later, because I have all these ideas for video plans and whatnot, but what I'm trying to get through my head is, once I do start actually making these videos, I need to be okay with things not being perfectly executed. I need to just start making videos, and I need to just start doing it sooner rather than later. So as soon as I feel like I've edited everything else, or everything in one video, maybe go through it once or twice more just to condense it a little bit more and cut out some fluff, and then just uploading it, and then taking the experience, learning from it, and then applying it to the next one. Doing good. Just finished some league games. Now just unwinding. Nice. Rye, be my manager and make my social media posts. Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay, I'm really bad at social media posts. I always tell myself, okay, I'm gonna start being active. I'm gonna share my Pokemon collection more and tweet that more, and then I just never do. I never do it. So I don't know if I'm the best to schedule your social media posts. But yeah, so I have ideas, and I just need to do them. Dang nabbit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tola, but I can't do it. That's my fault. I'm also disorganized in that sense. My bad. My bad. Ah, not Sparky. Combi. Sweet scent. But we'll see. I don't know if I want to continue this hunt after. I think we'll, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll get to like full odds, and that's kind of where I'll end this hunt. If Shiny Week is over and I haven't hit it, I'll just continue it until I hit odds. And if I haven't found it, then I will stop the hunt. Because there's definitely other things that I would like to do. One of those things being beating Pokemon games, because I want to be able to like I said, start completing a national dex. And if I want to do that and I need to play through older games, then I need to do that sooner rather than later, because nobody knows when Pokemon Home is going to be shutting down. That's kind of like the next big thing, right? Is once Pokemon Home shuts down, if they haven't remade certain games for the Switch, then it's just gonna be gone. Shiny Week? Yeah, Safari Week. So Safari Week is an event that is held every year. I actually did some research. It was 2014 when the first Safari Week was hosted by someone named Shiny Hunter Nick. Safari Week Pokemon Origins. Let me get all the details correct again. Yeah, so in 2014 it was started by Shiny Hunter Nick, and then it was popularized by Absolblog's Pokemon in 2015, and I believe since then they've kind of been the ones that have kind of always made an announcement for it. So I think that's kind of why it's kind of been accredited to them. Let me just show off your Ditto collection. Yeah. I have every single shiny Pokemon. Watch this. Throws out shiny Ditto. Right, you and your wife should do that skit on TikTok where the wife says, my husband wants to show you his Pokemon cards, so you better be nice about it. Oh, yeah, and then just show my Ditto collection for that. She said she's seen videos like that too. Yeah, I mean, if we, I don't know that she feels comfortable on camera to do that, but I think that would be a funny thing to do. I'll be lurking, got to sleep. It's almost 6 a.m., but good luck with your shiny safari hunt, and my spirit is still here. Thanks, Avishi. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it, and you have a good night's rest. But yeah, essentially, like, for Safari Week, you shiny hunt in a Safari Zone or a Great Marsh of your choosing. There are some games that aren't included. I mean, you can do whatever you want. That's, at the end of the day, hunt the way you want to hunt. But the kind of like, the purpose of like Safari Week is shiny hunting Pokemon that aren't guaranteed catches. That's kind of like the whole draw to Safari Week, is that if I find a shiny here, there's no guarantee that I catch it. So I could potentially be wasting my time trying to find my shiny Scarupy, or if I encounter a shiny Bibarel, you know, I can throw a Pokeball at it and there's a chance that it doesn't catch and then it immediately flees. So that's kind of the whole like allure, the whole purpose of Safari Week. But yeah, it's something that is done once a year. This is the first time that I've ever participated in it, because I honestly didn't even know about it until like a week ago. When I was watching, I think it was Party Arlie that the Safari Week video came up for. So I was like, oh, that sounds cool. I was like, maybe that's a cool way to get back into the swing of like streaming and getting myself to kind of get motivated for streaming again. It'll give me a little test video to edit up for the gaming channel. Yeah. So when I edit this video, I'll probably also think about, I guess like the reason why I haven't really done other videos that I've been thinking about is because I want to finish my, oh, what? I didn't mean to throw a ball. I want to finish my model, because I want to make content under the new model. That way it's not, whatchamacallit? That way it isn't, oh, that way when I start making content, people don't recognize the old chibi, and then if they see the new chibi or the new model, they're like, wait, who is this? Because they do look pretty different. So I don't want people to get used to one thing and then it change and then be like, wait, who is this? I didn't follow this person. I mean, obviously you probably could just recognize it by the voice. And then obviously if you look at the channel name, if you subscribe to it, but yeah. Exactly. It's consistent and all. Exactly. I just want some consistency. So that's kind of what's holding me back from making my card collection content. So, yeah. But a beep boop beep. What time is it? Okay, close. It's close. What encounters are we at? 1383. All right. See if I can get to 1400. If I could get to 1400, that means we did 300 encounters a stream. And then I think what I'm gonna actually end up doing is I think I'm going to leave my Switch behind and I'm gonna get an early start on playing the Ultra games. Yeah, because I think getting those games closer to beaten is gonna be better. Because like I said, if like in 2 months time they announce, hey, we're shutting down Pokebank, then I would like to make sure that I would like to make sure that I have time to shiny hunt the cool Pokemon that I want to and try to catch as many exclusive Pokemon to the game that I can, so that way I can transfer them over and not worry about it. I know there's ways to like get certain mons like not quite hacked, but like in the game. Oh, wow. Okay, there's one game where I have like an old team. So I don't know if I want to get rid of this file just yet. But it looks like I did transfer a lot of my Pokemon over already. And it looks like I was supposed to move these guys over and never did. So maybe I do that. Okay. But it's under an old name. So I don't want to use this account. But I do want to swap these Pokemon over. And it'll probably be... I think I can still do it. Do I have the Poke Transporter? I don't. I think I downloaded it before though, so it should still let me re-download it. If I don't have the Pokemon Transporter, then I pretty much can't get anything from my Pokemon Black, my Pokemon Heart Gold, or Pokemon Emeralds. So we'll see. What encounter? 1391. Alright, let's get this. Sweet Shant. 1393. Let's go. Run. Does this have the right day? Yeah, it just has the wrong time. 7:48. So do 7:49. Oh, okay. Time has been set. Back. All right, now I have to relearn how to reset game. Uh-oh. Did I break my DS? Whoopsies. 1396, 1397. Run! Almost there! 2 more encounters. Run. Ah, not bag, not bag, not bag. Pokemon. Combi Sweet Scent. Delete, yes. Run. All right, one more. Is it encounter 1400? Sweet Scent. Nope. Wham, wham. Alrighty. Well, we hit 1400 encounters, so we did 300 today. We'll see if we can get another 300 tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, we're done. Wonderful. Amazing. I hope y'all enjoyed today's stream and had a grand old time. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. I will be back tomorrow as long as I wake up. I feel like I'm pretty solid at waking up early, but we'll see. If I wake up on time, stream will be starting at 6 a.m. tomorrow. If not, the latest it should start by 6:30 a.m. CST. We'll be back streaming some more Safari Week, shiny hunting in the Great Marsh on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and hopefully tomorrow we do see the Scruppy. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all later. Okay, goodbye, 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 bye bye, bye bye, later.